Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I want to do a Solana update video. Solana has been one of the cryptos that has shown really strong in its rallies. Solana and Terra Luna have been in particular very strong in this bull run. Now Solana recently saw a bit of a setback. In fact, it saw a network outage for 17 hours. So let's look at what's happening with that, whether we still see bullish momentum for Solana and where we think the price is heading. And before we begin, guys, don't forget to hit that like button down below and that subscribe button as I make new videos every single week on cryptos, personal finance, stocks, that sort of thing. So Solana is an open source project that relies on blockchain technology's permissionless nature to provide DeFi solutions. So Solana is designed to facilitate the creation of decentralized applications. As we know, they are called dApps. So this improves scalability by introducing a proof of history consensus combined with the underlying proof of stake consensus on the blockchain. So the main unique part of Solana is the fact that it brings in this proof of history consensus that was developed by Anatoly Yakovenko. And again, this can help with scalability as well as mass adoption and usability. I don't know if you guys have seen, but in the DeFi space, Solana is becoming an increasing choice for loads of developers to build their decentralized applications on top of the Solana blockchain. Now we've seen a correction in the overall crypto market, as you can see here on CoinMarketCap. Mostly everything is in the red, but Solana is not so bad. It's only been down 2.8% in the last 7 days and around 8.68% in the last 24 hours, compared to some of the others which are in the 15 to 20% regions. So looking at the Solana price, we're currently sitting at $134.79, down 9%. And you can see the trend very clearly. We're heading downwards. We will see a further dip. And again, when we get to this point around here, this will depend on a few factors, whether we will go up. It will depend on overall bullish momentum in the crypto market itself. People get scared when the overall market tanks. So even whether we see a project doing well fundamentally, we will still see the price fall because people will be taking profits, people will be scared. And there's been an influx of traders that have been shorting positions recently. And I've mentioned that this is being fueled by China's Evergrande Group's debt default, which was around 300 million in debt. And this trickled down into other asset classes, in particular cryptos. So the recent price dips we have seen in Solana have been due to one reason. And this is because of Grape Network. Now, although the news was great that Grape managed to secure funding and use Solana, but it caused its network to crash. There was an outage for around 17 hours. So we can see this article on CoinDesk when Grape Network raised around $1.8 million. So what happened is that they had venture funding that came on around last week's 600,000 public sale that was so overheated with computer bot buyers that it knocked the host blockchain Solana offline for nearly a full day. A network like Solana seeing such an outage really put a knock on people's confidence on Solana, and that's why we saw the recent sell-off. In fact, these bots were doing 400,000 transactions per second, which attacked the Serum market. I'm going to explain what Serum is in relation to Solana in a second. And these automated transactions were too much for the host, and it went dark for 17 hours, which affected Grape team's plans to put Grape, whose holders got perks in the project's Discord server, to use. Now, despite this, people are still really bullish on Solana. Let's talk about what's happened with Serum. Now, before this happened, we saw a very bullish outlook for Solana. The price was absolutely rallying before this sell-off, and this is because of its collaboration with Serum. Now, we can see on this article on Forbes, they've said that Solana was getting activity because it has an on-chain order book when you use Serum and Solana. The chain is basically holding buy and sell orders on-chain. Solana can process 50,000 transactions per second. Well, of course, it crashed with the 400,000 transactions that happened with the Grape thing. And Solana has managed to sustain the 50k transactions pretty successfully. Now, I want to quickly go through what Serum is and how this gives Solana a very bullish outlook. Serum is a non-custodial, complete decentralized exchange, and it runs an on-chain central limit order book, CLOB, on Solana's mainnet. So basically, Serum is a high-performance decentralized exchange that is designed around a fully on-chain central limit order book and a matching engine. So the people part of this ecosystem can partner with Serum and provide liquidity as well as power their trading features for institutional and retail users. So Serum basically aims to solve some of the problems we see with DeFi, such as high gas costs, slow transactions, centralization, low capital efficiency, and liquidity segmentation. So Serum is permissionless and it aims to decentralize the entire DeFi stack. So almost nothing will be left centralized. So despite whatever happened with this outage, we're still seeing other companies secure funding to basically build their decentralized app on the Solana network. We have DeFi Land, which is a decentralized finance and gaming project which has secured 4.1 million in investment to launch their new game. This is gamifying the concept of decentralized finance. In an industry where we live now, where decentralization is so important, it can be difficult to get liquidity for DeFi and decentralized trading purposes. So Cyclos, which is a concentrated liquidity provider built on Solana, is aiming to solve this problem. And its private and public funding round secured 2.1 million in investment. And a few days ago, SoulRaiser secured 1.5 million in seed funding. SoulRaiser will help projects raise capital and participate at a fractional cost on their venture capital platform. Now, we aren't too far with the bull market ending. I predict it will end around the end of 2021, beginning 2022. It could be earlier. Now, looking at the Solana chart, I just want to show you that if the bull market continues, we could see around a 2x, maybe just above a 2x at around a $323 Solana. But if we don't see that, then it could head downwards if the bull market does not continue, where the first dip we will see will be at the $121.92 region, potentially 122, and then it could go up a little bit more or follow downwards, and then maybe we enter the bear market then. So I would trade with caution right now. I have my short-term portfolio and I have my long-term portfolio. The short-term ones I make quick trades, the long-term one I hold for the next 5 to 10 years. But right now prices are really high and we're nearing the end of the bull market. It's not going to last forever. I think the best time to buy, as we know, is the bear market. You know, the prices are crazy cheap then, so why not get it at the best discounts? Then your risk and your fear of when you see the market tank is a lot lower because you know you bought in really at a great price. So yeah, what do you guys think? I talk about all this on my Patreon when I buy and sell, so definitely check that out. There's a lot of community support. There's a lot of one-on-one support with me as well, depending on which tier you select. Let me know your trading strategy and your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button down below and that subscribe button and also that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.